PUBG update 37.1 is out today for PC. It'll be out next week on August 21st for console. Let's jump into the patch notes, everything you need to know about what's changing, including map service changes, the store update, Bugatti collaboration, DMR rebalancing, new anti-cheat, and console next-gen update officially happening later this year. Let's jump in. The new collaboration is here. It's the Bugatti collaboration. You guys should be well aware of it at this point if you follow the channel at all. Gunplay. This is probably the big elephant in the room for this patch. DMR rebalance. If you remember, about 2 months ago, PUBG put out a test version of the DMR rebalance, which basically nerfed every DMR by reducing their damage 12% and reducing their rate of fire by like 45%. Pretty significant amount. So they put that test out. We tested it. A lot of people said, no good. Don't do this. The test went away. No comments from PUBG. And now they pushed it to live server. I will preface the DMR rebalance with this statement. I did test this. You can go watch my video on that to actually see the test. And in that test, it's a short test now, because you can only play it if I VPN to Asia and it was a weird like IBR mode or whatever. The DMR still felt okay in terms of fire rate. But I said then, and I'll say it now, the big issue I think is going to be the damage reduction, especially over medium to long distance engagements. It'll probably feel like you're shooting pea shooters out of every DMR. That sounds like it's what PUBG wants, but I don't know if people are going to enjoy that. So let's take a look at the specifics. DMR damage reduction by about 12% across the board on every DMR except ones that they state. DMR RPM, so how fast you can shoot the gun, rounds per minute, by about 45%, except the Dragunov and the Mark 14. The Mark 14 is the crate weapon here, Dragunov here. For the Mark 14, the RPM has been reduced by about 33%. Wow. So they did nerf the Mark 14. And if you recall, about what, 1 or 2 patches ago, they reduced the damage on the Mark 14 by 1 or 2 damage per bullet. So that's actually really, really significant when you combine the previous nerf and a 33% RPM nerf. That's significant. The VSS's damage and RPM remain unchanged. This is good. I think the VSS is finally in a strong spot, although we'll find out in just a little bit how they, for some reason, decided to remove the canted sight, and the canted sight is no longer in the game, which really limits the VSS's usability. Unfortunate. There's an explanation as to why they did the DMR thing. We already covered that in the Gunplay dev letter. I'm not going to reread that. If you want to read it, I'll link this in the description down below. But the TLDR is PUBG wants to add more opportunities and more options for mid to long range fights and encourage maybe close range engagements with SMGs. Gameplay changes. The red zone. The duration of each red zone has been slightly reduced, even more so than before, because they just reduced it previously. Fix an issue where the final red zone bombing would not occur on 8x8 maps. Okay. The number of red zone bombardments remains unchanged, with the final bombing ending at the end of phase 2. The initial red zone on 8x8 maps will now appear later than before. So they're only going to go until phase 2, and they'll start a little bit later than before. That's good. I think most people want to see the red zone gone. I don't mind it with the projectiles that actually come down. You can see them, you can dodge them. I don't mind that change at all. And now they just reduced how long it lasts and how long it spawns. That's cool. Bot refinement. Oh boy. Bots have been improved to behave more naturally in various situations. TLDR, you're going to see bots doing that more now because I think that's natural. Spawn changes. Canted sights have been removed from every spawn spot. Accordingly, the inventory slot previously used for the canted sight has been removed. Fixed spawn spots have been added for the inflatable boats in Destin, but total spawn quantity remains unchanged. Oh, I almost got excited for a second. I thought this was going to say that the boats only spawn on fixed spots, but this is only for Destin. That's unlucky. Inflatable boats should have hard spawns on every map near water. They should not take up loot pool anywhere else in the game, in my opinion. Vehicles. The seat backs of the Murado and food truck now block bullets. Matching other vehicles. Oh, interesting. That's actually a big buff for the Murado and the food truck. The back of the seat is going to block bullets now. Wow. PUBG and the aespa themed decorations. There you go. Destin is getting the vending machines and lootable pots. Okay. These vending machines, by the way, will carry bandages, first aids, and if you hit jackpots, potentially med kits as well. Rank skins for the Mark 14 have been added. So if you're ranked up the previous season, you'll get the ranked rewards. I think we got platinum. So I think we have like this one or something like that. But we'll go check that in the game. But I think that's the one that we unlocked. We've adjusted ranked play points so that your efforts pay off a bit sooner. Oh, this is good. 120 points. You used to get 15 coupons. Now you get 35. 1,300 points. You used to get 85 coupons. Now you only get 65. Oh, that's a nerf. Why'd they take some away? This is good, but why is that? That's not good. Okay. Below are the rewards you'll receive based on your final tier from the previous rank. So it's the same thing. Every year you get, emblems, you get the parachute skin, you get the gun skin, etc., etc., etc. I said this before a couple passes ago. I actually don't mind ranked when I'm played in short spurts. And I enjoyed grinding to get to like the whatever, platinum or the gold, whatever the rank was. And I enjoy the fact that you can get some cool rewards while doing it. You can get contraband coupons, artisan tokens, BP. I think there might even be G coin in there sometimes. So it's actually some cool stuff that you can get just by playing the ranked server. So I'm on board with that. Okay, this is a big one. PUBG UGC alpha announcement. You guys have been following the channel. You've seen me do many videos at this point about it. We will be doing live gameplay tomorrow with you guys, community games with G-Coin giveaway in the UGC mode. Previously, this was only available to partners and eSport Pro players. Now, anybody with a PUBG Plus account, so not the free PUBG account, anybody with the PUBG Plus account can have access to UGC, create your own modes, and create your own maps with your friends, with your community, and you can share it with the general PUBG community. So if you make a really cool map, I can download it and play it with my community and vice versa. This is really cool, and this mode is really fun. Although it is an alpha, the amount of things you can do are limited. It's still really cool, and I've already seen some really fun creations from the community. So more on that later. August 13th, after live... Wait, what's happening here? For more information, please refer to the PUBG UGC alpha announcement from July. Okay. Service period. Wait, August 13th, after live service, until the live server maintenance... Wait, until live server maintenance 38.1. It's only available for a month? All supported languages will be available at 37.1. In August, when UGC officially launches, any player with a Battlegrounds Plus account will be able to create their own UGC alpha custom sessions. It doesn't say anything about 38.1. I guess I'm confused as to what they're referencing 38.1 with. I don't know why they would take it away. That doesn't make any sense. So maybe like it'll go down from maintenance during that time. I don't know. Well, more info to come on that, I suppose. I don't know yet for sure. The arcade mode, Pubg, Player Omnom's Battlegrounds, is returning. This was that really cheeky top-down arcade shooter. This had come out years ago, and it is a very fun, cheeky mode. It is only solo. That's unfortunate because I think they should have done a team option. That'd been way cooler. That's cool. And so you can play this by yourself, not with friends, unfortunately. But it's a cool little cheeky mode, little way to spend some time. And apparently they, oh, I thought they're going to give you arcade mode points. What? Don't count towards Survivor Pass and do not grant arcade points or BP. So dumb. Why? But give people BP. What are you doing? It's free. BP, come on. Para mode map has been added. They added a new map to the PUBG mode, themed after Para mode, the volcano and stuff. So we'll go check it out. We'll play it. It's only going to be available from August 21st to September 9th. That's it. Workshop. All right. Specialty crafting. Bugatti collaboration is only available through specialty crafting. Oh, okay. So like you guys were saying earlier, Sedum, it's not a crafter pass. You are correct. My mistake. It's only going to be available through specialty crafting, which means we have to use our tokens to unlock it or get lucky and open it up in the free gamble crates. So we'll go over that in just a little bit and show you guys how to do it. Yeah, closing date September 15th for PC, September 23rd for console. Now, a question I did get earlier was, if I unlock the car before this date, can I use it after this date? Yes, that's true, you can. All right, lobby feature. This is PC only. Show and hide chat. So if you're getting spammed in chat, you can hide that. All right, cool. Here is the new Survivor Pass. This is actually a cool looking skin. If you're looking for a new coupe skin, this is a really cool skin, I think. August store update. Okay, we'll go over that. Custom matches. Canted site has been removed. Boo. Fallen weather conditions will be unavailable in Destin. Storm, sunrise, and clearing storm. Boo. Canted site has been removed from spawn tool. Boo. UI changes. Okay. Tabs removed for Canted site. Boo. When running other games with anti-cheat software, a warning message will appear that is not recommended due to potential stability issues. Good. M79 is under customized weapon. Okay. You can put a charm on your smoke launcher. Steam prices, local currencies will now be adjusted alongside USD. Okay. The cost shown in these local currencies are not based on real-time exchange rates. The actual amount charged may differ. The actual amount charged may differ. What? The exchange rates are updated once per month on the day of each monthly update. Oh, don't overspend for shit then. That's crazy. Optimize Sanhok again to improve average frame rate and reduce hitching. Good. Do this for every map. Bug fixes. What we got? Ranked matches where assists were not recorded. Ranked where a player would have been recalled. You did not get the so close message or medal. Deaths by red zone bombardments were incorrectly recorded as fall deaths. Oh, interesting. Wait, fixed an issue under specific circumstances. The footsteps of a player carrying a knocked out teammate were inaudible. How about fixing footsteps of enemies that display that they are upstairs on the second floor 50 yards away when in fact they're on grass right behind you? You remember those two videos I made and sent to PUBG? How about we fix that one too, please? Fix an issue where destroying a fuel pump beyond a certain distance triggered abnormal visual effects. Okay. Fix an issue where gas cans could be obtained while being detonated. Oh, that's funny. Did you catch on fire? Fix an issue that occurred when switching weapons while holding a mortar. Okay. Spectator time of already eliminated teammates was not counted when the last surviving teammate was killed by a pillar guard. That's such a weird bug to find and fix. Good on them. Fix collision and texture issues. Okay. Fix an issue where players could deploy a parachute when jumping at certain locations near shelter area in Erangel. Okay. How about fix an issue where you can't deploy a parachute when you're 6 feet off a mountain? UI stuff. What we got? Anything important? Background. Own items, salvage, ranked, transparent stuff has been fixed. Okay, good. Upper body transparent fixed. Neck transparent fixed. Okay, so that's good. They fixed the invisible body parts for the skins. Okay, so that's patch notes. So the TLDR is Dmr Nerf. How bad is it? Again, speaking from my limited test from like a month and a half ago, the guns seem perfectly usable, but in relation to other alternatives, the sniper rifles, the Dragunov, because the Dragunov did not get its DPM or RPM reduced. You know, I don't know if it's really going to create as much versatility as they are expecting. I'll have to wait and see. You know, my initial knee-jerk reaction, and this might piss off some of y'all, is this is not that big of a deal. I do think DMRs did need an adjustment or a nerf. I said a number of times, I don't think this is the way to do it. I think the way to do it was to nerf the wiggle lean spam, and specifically the crouch lean exploit that you could do consistently and repeatedly to basically dodge incoming bullets and have your animation, you know, canceled. I think they should have addressed that. I think they should have buffed sniper rifles by increasing bullet velocity and allowing you to stay scoped in between rounds, as opposed to having to un-ADS and rechamber around. I think doing those two things would have basically done what they wanted to do, create more alternatives without nerfing these into the ground, so to say, and pissing off a lot of players. So let's move on to the map service update. This will be a short one. So I've already covered this in the past. I just kind of want to see if they change anything. Map preferences. So for Asia, Tego and Erangel are the top 2. Sanhok is number 3. North America, Erangel is number 1. Tego is a close number 2. Bikindi is a number 3. Miramar is number 4. Destin number 5. Rondo. Then Sanhok. Then what do you call it? Those 2 other, Paramo and Karakin. Just get rid of those at this point. Okay, so that seems to be about the same. What are we going to be playing in North America? North America, week 1. Erangel, Tego, Miramar, Bikindi, Rondo. Okay. Erangel, Tego, Bikindi, Destin, Paramo next week. Boo. Okay. So if you want to go see your map rotations, check out your region. I'll post that in the description below. Starting islands of Erangel, Miramar, Sanhok, Bikindi, Tego, Destin, and Rondo. So it's not on Karakin and it's not on Paramo. Okay. If multiple skins are concurrently equipped, the system will randomly select one to display. Oh, interesting. I think that's a first, huh? If multiple are equipped, the game will display one randomly. That's kind of cool. Only the player who unlocks the container and their teammates can operate the Bugatti. Okay. That's normal. Containers available for 1 month. Special vehicle skins transform the existing vehicles to reflect the designs of the actual vehicles. Special vehicles are developed to ensure faithful representations. Please note that equipping a Bugatti special vehicle skin may result in slight alterations to the base vehicle's size and appearance. These are similar to those of previous special vehicle skins. In other words, I'll do a comparison to see if it's pay to win or pay to lose. Because some of the supercars are pay to win in terms of the windows and roof line being lower, so harder to get shot out of. In other cases, they're pay to lose because they're incredibly hard to control. They're terrible off-road. They flip very easily. So there's sometimes a trade-off. I don't know what they did to the drivetrain of the Bugatti because in real life it's all-wheel drive. In the game, obviously, I don't think it would be, but maybe it is, and that could be a buff over the coupe because the coupe is two-wheel drive. When equipping a special skin, appearance will change, sounds will change, honking, whatever. HP, performance, weight, fuel level, driving method are maintained based on the condition of the vehicle before equipping the skin. Lobby animations are applied. And signature number badges on the front horseshoe. Oh, okay. So performance-wise, it should be the same as the coupe then, is what I'm reading there. Carbon fiber. Parts of the vehicle's rear and engine cover are carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is a penetrable material that allows bullets to pass through. So this is what I was saying last week, is that how are they going to do this backside here? Are they going to make it where you can shoot through this or not? And yes, it sounds like they are going to allow you to be shot through that. Damage is applied to the vehicle that penetrates the carbon fiber area, but there's no additional damage caused by the bullets hitting the inside of the vehicle post-penetration. If a player is shot through the carbon fiber, both vehicle and player will take damage. Okay. The Chiron sports car is for the RB coupe. Boost effect applied. The special edition is same thing. Coupe RB. Rear active wing is a special feature. The rear spoiler will be activated upon reaching a certain speed. This function cannot be canceled after activation. When the rear spoiler is activated, applying the brakes changes its angle. That's cool. Custom boost effect, custom boost sound. It's called an air brake when the brake goes like that. That's neat.